Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Cisco D, aka Mr. Flow So Nice, aka Matiba Totle, because you already know, man, I talk too much. Back with you, Buffetu, with another one. Now, Buffetu, I just have to start off here today and actually just say to you guys, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You guys were actually correct on this one. For those of you that don't remember, you'll remember that last week I came out with a video actually talking about how people have been sending me emails asking that was AKA actually throwing shade at Cassper about Tito Mboweni when the song actually dropped. I'll just put a link for that video in the description. You guys that didn't see it, you can go check it out. And I actually came out and acquitted AKA of all charges, and I said that AKA wasn't talking about Cassper. Well, after what happened this weekend, and the new information and the new facts that have actually presented themselves, I've actually come out to say that, you know what, Tusco D, you were actually wrong on this one. The people were actually right when they said that this was actually a shot at Cassper. And I'll just read some of the tweets that he was tweeting out this weekend. As basically, this is what AKA said this weekend. He said, "Congratulations, we're currently #1 and hashtag #2 on iTunes." And then it goes, sha sha. Now, I know to a lot of people that's going to look like, okay, maybe it was giving props to Cassper. I also thought the same thing, maybe it's not necessarily a shot. But then he continued to also speak and he actually said, "Thank you for the support. Thank you for your support. Only the real music is going to last. All the other ish, easy come, easy go, major crisis." Now, if you remember when I was talking about the situation, I said he was talking about Nicki Minaj because he continued speaking about the Nicki Minaj situation after she dropped a diss track after she dropped a response to Remy Ma on a song called No Frauds. Last week I actually acquitted him of all charges, saying that he was actually talking about Nicki Minaj. But if you note the last caption on this particular tweet and what he's talking about in this particular tweet, you come to a realization that on those tweets, he kept on saying major crisis, major crisis. And exactly the same thing is what he's saying this week. And if you notice, every time he tweets about the numbers on iTunes, you'll realize he always tweets when Tito Mboweni drops certain numbers. So Tito Mboweni has dropped to number 26 on iTunes from #1. So the first time he tweeted when he was talking about Chasha, Tito Mboweni had dropped to #3. And then as he went on tweeting about it with the second tweet where he talks about major crisis, Tito Mboweni had actually dropped to #7. And right now it has actually dropped to number 26 on iTunes, which actually tells you that AKA was actually talking about the fact that if you notice his songs, which is K-First song and The World Is Yours, have been #1 on iTunes for a while now. I mean, I believe The World Is Yours is close to over a month still being #1 on iTunes, and K-First song is still #1, which is I think it's about to finish a month after this month of March, which kind of is #2, which kind of tells you that he's talking about the fact that his music has longevity and it's lasting longer. But why would you come out and tweet about this situation just after Tito Mboweni has dropped a few numbers? Which kind of tells you that he's actually talking about Cassper. And why use Cassper captions like Sha Sha? Because Sha Sha is the ad lib that everybody talks about when you listen to the Cassper song. It's that ad lib that Cassper was using in the Tito Mboweni track. So I actually have to come and actually give you guys props that have been emailing me and say, you know what, you guys officially understand AKA more than I do. I actually didn't think that he was still talking about Cassper. I thought that they were actually really past this whole situation, though they have been taking jabs at each other here and there. But it actually has come out clear that AKA is actually taking jabs at Cassper in this situation. And by the way, Cassper didn't respond. For those of you guys that want to know, Cassper was doing his nails the whole weekend. He was posting him and Capo doing it. Yes, him and Capo were doing their nails this weekend. That's all he's been talking about. And I don't see him responding to it anytime soon. Because for those of you that don't know, I know you've noticed this. If you have been following the beef between AKA and Cassper, Cassper thrives on the whole "I'm a victim of the situation" mentality. So that when he retaliates, nobody actually comes out and says that, oh, Cassper started the beef, or Cassper is the aggressor, or Cassper is this. He always sits down and lets AKA do all the work to start the whole situation up. And then when he actually starts to speak up on it, or release songs or fire jabs at him about it, everybody gonna say, but AKA started it. But Buffett, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section. Do you actually still think that he was talking about Nicki Minaj last week? Do you think that it was a shot at Cassper? As I've been reading this, it wasn't necessarily direct. He didn't mention Cassper Nyovest, but when you look at the way that he was saying the things, you kind of realize that he was actually talking about Cassper Nyovest. But I want to hear your comments. Do you think he was talking about Cassper? Do you think he wasn't? What do you think Cassper should do, or how should Cassper respond to the situation? Leave a comment in the comment section and definitely subscribe. Awesomeness. Now wait Emma Pili, I know you wanna go, but click that red button and subscribe and put some respect on a younger name, man. Awesome.